And I don't want to take anything away from the end of this ball game. It's something that I have never wanted to do in my career as a broadcaster. I always have felt that the game is much more important than anybody sitting behind a microphone. But having done this now for 50+ years, I just wanted to let everyone know that this is my last technical RCN broadcast forever. I am semi-retiring. I will continue to do Lafayette basketball and football, but my high school and amateur broadcasting will come to an end at the end of this half inning. I can't tell you how wonderful 51 or 51 and a half years have been with this organization, how wonderful the people I have worked with has been for me personally. The people that I've had as my analysts. I served as an analyst my first bunch of years working with Bob Garris, who brought me aboard to be his color analyst. That's how it all began. Everybody here does one job, and that's to do the best job they possibly can with all the tools they have available to them. The same goes for the announcers. They have been just great, and maybe it's appropriate to get back to the ball game. A ground ball to C.J. Salaby, and he makes the play. So I just want to let everyone know that it has been great. You'll probably read more about it in my blog when I try to thank everybody a little more personally. But thanks for watching me for 50+ years, your kind comments. I have loved it immensely. Back to the ball game. Strike one. Yeah, well, Zach Merkel steps in. Zach Merkel looks at strike one. That's going to be low and outside. Ball one. And I wish Chris the very best, as things will be turned over as sports director. He will take on the responsibility of doing the scheduling, creating the announcing teams, and putting everybody out there in front of the cameras. And I know he'll do a marvelous job, extremely professional in everything he does. So as they always say, everybody's replaceable, and I have no doubt that that will be my story also. I wish him the absolute best in his new position. 3-1 now to Zach Merkel. He hits this ball hard, and is it fair or foul? They're going to call it a fair ball. So Merkel's going to go to second base for a ground ball double. Hit hard just inside the bag. So the Orioles will not go quietly. Mentioned these two teams play again tomorrow night, but a win here by the Bulls makes that game meaningless, as the Bulls will have a 3-game lead over the Orioles. They can do no worse than second place in the league. So tomorrow night will be a game that, at the moment anyway, has very little importance to both these ball clubs. Nick Delp steps in, 1 for 2 with a double. Strike one. Also kind of forces me to reflect back on all the great games I have done. I am not terrific at remembering great games. Somebody asked me, what's the greatest game you ever did? I'll tell you, I probably couldn't tell you. What I do know is I have always tried my very best to do every game in a professional way and in a well-prepared way. And I certainly always felt that the time to leave is before you stop doing that, and that's exactly what my goal and my aim has always been. And this is a good time to go. And you know, I do it knowing that we're going to have a great basketball season coming up, and probably another terrific football season. So Chris and everybody should know that I'll be watching. That ball's hit hard, but another long run for center fielder, and that one is caught. Oh my, what a catch by Johnny Senator, as he got to that one and just managed to get the glove down to make that catch. And again, the defense tonight for the Bulls just as impressive as the offense. Johnny Senator with a long run. I didn't look like Baribo was going to get there, but all of a sudden, Senator and his glove got there. Robert Roman, the last gasp effort now for the Orioles. He hits one back up the middle, and that might score a run. That's the ball bobbled by Baribo, and an RBI base hit. And we're going to play at second. He's safe. So they'll get, now we have to give an error to the center fielder, as that'll be a base hit RBI. And that will score Zach Merkle, but an error in center field allowed the runner to go to second base. And just like that, it's 5-3 with the tying run at home. A couple of hits in this inning by the Orioles. For Roman, that is RBI number 5 on the year. And that's his second base hit of the night. So Robert could very well get himself over 300 in batting average. Top of the order, don't go home. Robert Lamb steps up. Lamb is 0 for 3, ball 1. That will go down as an earned run. So 3 earned runs tonight against Luke Miller. Unheard of. Now we are going to get a visit to the mound. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here. There is not much sense in overworking Luke at this stage. They're going to keep him in there. I guess the question was, Luke, do you have 3 more pitches in you? You always say yes. I wonder if pitchers have ever told their manager, take me out. College baseball, we didn't have that choice. The manager came out and told us, told you immediately what he was going to do. That's ball 2. I'm sure if he loses this batter, he will be done for the night. 1 out away from a regular season championship. Swing and a miss, 2-1. That one out of the strike zone would have been ball 3. Ian Census on deck, hoping to get an opportunity. That's low, ball 3, 3-1. I do want to offer special thanks to the RCN organization for kind of allowing me to go out on my terms, and that's to continue to do Lafayette football and basketball. So I will wean myself off of this job, as that will do it. The Bulls are the regular season champions in the Blue Mountain League as they win this one by a 5-3 score. And Chris, I think we saw tonight exactly why. Right now, they are the best team in the Blue Mountain League.
Yeah, they certainly are a good team, well-rounded all the way around. But I think, on all honesty, the bigger story is the news that you have shared with everyone tonight. Great game. The Bulls obviously are the team to watch heading into the playoffs. Orioles will certainly be certainly in that mix for sure. And a great series coming up for the Blue Mountain League. But I certainly didn't deserve to be the last one to do an inning. That's why you did that last half inning by yourself. But because I do have the pleasure of having a microphone, I just want to thank you personally for 24 years that I've worked here under you. Thank you for all the great games you've given us. Thank you on behalf of everyone on the crew for everything you've done. Thank you on behalf of the thousands and thousands of people who you've entertained for over 50 years. All the games. I know 10, 15 years ago you were trying to add up the games you've done, and it was, the number's too great. It's you can't even put it into, you can't even quantify it. You've done so many games. And I know I'm kind of an anti-broadcaster in that I love the minimalist. I love to say as much as I can, saying it as little as I can. Mm-hmm. And we could be here all night talking about everything you've done. But honestly, anything that you wanted to do here, you did, and you were the best at it. I mean, people may not remember, you did news, you did shows at the fair, you do the Dream Come True telethon every year. You do studio shows, you do a lot of work behind the scenes here, and of course everyone knows all the great announcing you've done. You were the best at whatever you did.
Chris, I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the kind words. I have always responded to people that have said those nice words, that it is a labor of love. It's just something that I just so lucky to ever have a position like this offered to me, and then to have it last as long as it has, to be surrounded by so many great people. You know, when you do something you love as a job and you get paid to do it, and then you get honors for doing it, I don't know exactly why all that happens, but it does. It's just great. So enough sentimentality here. Congratulations to the Bulls. My thanks for your kind words, Chris Michael. Thanks to everybody on the RCN television team. Thanks to all of you at home. For all of us, for Chris Michael, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.
Looking for a career?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Join the RCN Direct Sales team. RCN is an industry leader in high-speed internet, cable television, and business and personal communication systems. RCN is offering salary plus commission packages to motivated individuals. Work outside with flexible hours and manage your sales success. Our team is waiting for you. To apply, visit rcn.com/LVDSR.
Small businesses,